is up, Kraken Bass crew? I'm in the garage today. I'm going to show you a legit rig that I've been slaying them on. It's freaking awesome. So I'm going to walk you through this thing and show you why it works so well. It prevents hang-ups. I'm having my kids throw this thing. People that, hire me for the day, I'm having them throw it. It's just destroying bass and catching a lot of them. You're going to have a fun time with this rig. Before I show you, go down to the description. I've got a free lure color selection chart, so you know what lure color to use, what bait color to use. Go there, get that lure color chart. It's going to help you in your fishing. Plus, I'm going to send you some of the best emails of my best blog posts to help you catch more bass. But keep going now. I'm going to show you this cool new rig and show you the ins and outs of it. Let's go. Okay, here it is. This is the finished rig. I've heard it called a lot of different things. It's tiny child rig is what I've heard it called. I call it the butt flush. What it is there's a nail weight in the butt of this TRD, the Elastec, and that is critical. You got to have this floating worm and then just a light wire offset worm hook. And the beauty of this thing is it sinks, but the head floats and your hook's up at the top, and it just goes down into cover and comes out of cover just beautifully. This thing crushes them. I'm gonna put some content of me catching fish on this sucker, but this is the finished product. This is a 4-inch TRD, but the secret one is this little 3-incher. Ooh, man. And you get a smaller hook. This is like a size 2. And then you put this 1/8 ounce nail weight. But what I do is I color the nail weight, like this one. I colored it in this powder. I slip it in these little 3-inch TRDs, and they work awesome. So here's a 3-inch Senko and a Guggen Baits rattling Ned. The problem with these two is they sink. The plastic doesn't float like the Elastec does. You can still catch them doing this on these same two other baits, but the TRD works the best. So I'm going to show you how I rig it all up, and we're going to catch some bass on it. Okay, we're going to make this tiny child rig happen, or the butt flush. I'm going to call it the butt flush because I think it's funnier. Turn the hot. This is a heat gun. This is a heat gun. These things are awesome, especially if you're coloring jig heads and different stuff like that. So much better than using fire. You just turn on this little heat gun and you're good to go. Then you get this powder paint. This is green pumpkin, and I just take my little lead head. This is a 1/8 ounce. I like the 1/8 because it's bigger, gets down deeper quicker. So I'm gonna throw the lead right in front of this heat gun. The key to knowing when to dip your lead is watching it, and when it starts to turn shiny, then you're good to go. Okay, it's nice and hot, and I just dip it in there, shake it off. Sweet, done. Yeah, you can color a whole bunch of these real fast. I love the green pumpkin. As you see, it just matches the bait better and just looks a lot more natural. I'm sure you could get away with doing the silver, but I love the green pumpkin natural look, especially when I'm fishing a lot of cleared water. The other cool thing about this heat gun is it has a cold setting, so you can turn it on cold and dry that off. Okay, it's all looking juicy. So you can use a bigger one. This is the juice though, this little 3-inch one. I think they call this the Deal or Mud Minnow. It's my favorite color. So I put this, especially in the clear water. What you want to do is throw that in the head of the bait, where you would normally, this is what a normal TRD looks like. Just the jig head, same bait. And I'm just going to push this nail weight right up in there. The good thing about this Elastec plastic is it really grabs these nail weights good. They're hard to get in there sometimes. I shove it in there as far as I can go. And then I take a little bit of super glue. Here's my super glue. And then I just throw it on the crack of that sucker right there, just to keep that nail pegged in there, keep it looking nice. There you have it. It's just perfect, looks real natural, looks like a head and a tail. And then all you do is, this is tied onto your line. This is a size 2, a real small hook, but surprisingly it goes through and hooks those bass really well. The other reason you want a real light hook is because if you get a heavy hook, it'll make your bait tip down. You want it to stay up. You want it to go down and come up, go down and come up. So you just Texas rig it on just a little bit, and these TRDs last forever. You don't have to go crazy, just little hook right there, spin it around. Look where the back of the hook is right here. Pop it up through there. Whammo. You are gonna catch a lot of fish on that. A lot. This is a high numbers fish catching bait. It really works. It goes through cover really well. You'll catch a lot of bass on it. So enjoy. Tiny child rig in action, or the butt flush as I like to call it. Let me give you a cast, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, so got it tied on there. Just a little Ned worm butt flush. Just at a little pond. Me and my son were out camping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out here for him. Let it soak.
That was far.
Let it fall to the bottom. Then give it a
I
little.
see a big one.
Okay, buddy, I think you got one. Do you feel anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, reel it a little bit. See if that, does it take it? Change the color. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the juice right there.
I'm gonna take what you think.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Tiny child rig. Oh, he's a nice one. Holy cow, he's fighting hard. I knew this thing would get him. Butt flusher.
Oh, he splashed me.
All right.
Oh.
Can you get him for me?
Yep.
All right, there it is, the butt flusher. Woohoo! Oh!
Can I let him go?
This thing works, man. Look how dark he is. He's been in the shade. He's been in the shade for a while. It's dark. Okay, let me get down on my knees and then you can let him go.
Yay.
Here's the proof. Bam! Woo! Flop him in there, Josh. Oh, there he goes. Okay. This is my son Monson. He wants to tell you about this butt flush rig with the TRD. Have you ever caught any bass on that thing?
I fished it once and I caught a real nice one on it.
What about you, Josh? Have you used this rig before?
Yeah.
How did it work for you?
Good.
Tell me about your experience with it.
I caught 2 fish on it.
2 fish?
At night.
At night? How many casts did you make and catch those 2 fish?
2 in a row.
2 in a row! The tiny child rig freaking wrecks them. I hope you enjoyed those tips. Yeah!
Yeah!
Make sure you go and down to the description, get a free lure color selection chart so you know what color will work best for you wherever you're fishing. And also, you know, I hope you enjoyed these fish catches. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I did some shop stuff. Let me know if you'd like more shop videos on how I rig things up and how they can help you out. And as always, get Kraken Bass. Stay stoked.